Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe conversation. The voice of the West Coast and the voice of the culture. It's Duse M's the Don. We got the content. So it appears Charisse Mills is having a identity crisis. She's trying to exude testosterone and the image and the position of a man. And it's not really her fault. You know what I'm saying? She got a little bit upset because she defending her man and she don't want to believe that she's been bamboozled and hoodwinked. She's been conned by a grifter. Loose the liability, loose Coochie Ashley, and even allowed him to pop his seed up in her. Not once, but twice. Remember the miscarriage you had? So she really is deeply in love with him. And that's admirable. You know what I'm saying? That you want to defend your man. But my mama taught my sisters when they were young, don't never put your hand on a man or start acting like a man, because a man is going to treat you like a man at that point, and you're going to finally understand the difference. I don't know what kind of little boys you've been going around to. I know you was working your little tricks and with Marley Marl allegedly, and French Montana allegedly, and the nigga from the set, what's that group that you was dating? I know you've been around, you know what I'm saying? That's evident, you know, so you done had all kind of types, but right now you're in the lane and you're lost. You don't even understand what's going on. But I hope that you're just doing it for content. I heard you say that yes, you preparing for your son's birthday, but you already got multiple sources of income coming out, your little Airbnbs, whatever you may have. Get to your bag. We ain't mad about that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to that and really react to it. But first, yeah, let's get to that first, and then I'll get to the Rick Rock video. Let's get to it, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting. You know, hit that like button if you're just coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's like take your shoes off before you enter a gangster's house. You know what I'm saying? But even more than that, make sure you subscribe. Salute. We are over 2 million views. The content is content. We are over 2 million views on a race for 10,000 subs. We'll be there sooner rather than later, man. The tortoise wins the race. Let's get
on people's downfalls, don't you? Look at little Duse M, so excited like a kid in a candy shop. Luce Cannon got knocked out. We've got content. Bro, do you have a woman in bed or something? Go worry about that. You're too pressed. I mean,
hey, if you interested in what I got going on in bed, that's not your business. Maria take care of her business very well. She doesn't have the malice that you got, so you wouldn't understand. We don't have them type of problems over here when it comes down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know that thing is like diving in that Atlantic Ocean, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That thing, nigga, we seen that bath water, nigga, the muddy waters, nigga. Nigga, we seen the sewage. Nigga, your motherfucking bathtub look like the home of the Ninja Turtles. Now, let's go.
So pressed. It's ridiculous. Do you even have proof that that's actual and factual? One thing I will guarantee and confirm.
Do you even have proof that that's actual and factual? Are you denying? I don't hear a denial that it's not, that it didn't happen. I said he got knocked out by the Hoover. He had a fight with a Hoover. I said that it happened on the 9th floor, 9 South. It happened right in front of Lil Durk. Right? You talk to Lil Durk, get Lil Durk back on and ask him, did he witness what happened with Luce Coochie Ashley? You know what I'm saying? Oh, this would be really hilarious. It'll be even more hilarious to laugh in your face because you were doing an admirable thing defending your man, but just like a bitch, this little weak ass poor excuse of a man that left you out here, and his honor is being defended by a woman. He's hiding behind your skirt. What a coward. Let's go.
He is in the hole. But best believe, honey,
Cannon
Cannon didn't get knocked out.
Oh, now
but you gonna hear from
he's in the hole. Oh, and Luce Cannon didn't get knocked out. Oh, you believe he didn't get knocked out? Is that what you believe? But he is in the hole. I wonder how I knew that he was in the hole. I wonder how I knew he was in the hole. You upset that I was the first one that brought it to the internet and exposed that he was in the hole and that he got knocked out. But now here you come and you agree and admit that, yes, he is in the hole. So that's kind of consistent with what I brought out, but as you were.
The horse's mouth when he calls in, okay? But stop spreading false narratives. Y'all love to keep Cannon's name in your mouth like
false narratives. He got knocked out. What do you mean false narratives? He got knocked out. The boogeyman, the self-proclaimed boogeyman, nigga, that the A-trays don't know for boogieing down. The families don't know for boogieing down. The brims don't know for boogieing down. Shit. None of the homies don't even know the nigga from being a rolling 60 crib. Don't nobody know this weirdo from gangbanging. The 6-0s don't know this nigga from gangbanging. He would get he was the Airbnb plug, a grifter, a con man, trying to get into music. Came around, hung around Big U, and put it in his mind that instead of trying to just focus on music, he want to start claiming 6-0, and he fooled a lot of the guys out there in Fontana and in the IE into believing he really was that. He fooled you. So ain't no false narrative. You've been hoodwinked again.
The dick, I swear to God. Like, go suck on something else, yo. Go suck on something else. Like, you really excited that he got knocked out?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited that bitch ass nigga finally got what he had coming. That nigga put his hands on Marcelo. Marcelo didn't have nothing to do with nothing. He just up there with this brother. He didn't hit them dudes. He didn't jump on them dudes. He didn't touch them dudes. He didn't conversate with them dudes. But he took advantage of that bitch ass. He took advantage of Marcelo with them bitch ass niggas at No Jumper after No Jumper beating. Marcelo's a blood. So yeah, we definitely been wanting to see this nigga. If you didn't hide out in Vegas so motherfucking much, nigga, and really came to the land, he would have been got his ass whooped. So yeah, and I find it hilarious that if you put in negative energy and you try to bully little old ass skinny men, fragile skinny men who put up no resistance as they were being assaulted and attempted and almost killed. When the motherfucker who perpetrates that, when niggas from the streets exact any kind of revenge, them niggas had it coming. What about the dude that Gigi got the video that they just shot? Befriending people, acting like they just want to do business with them, then making them content by jumping on them, beating them, shooting them. What about all of that shit? Right? It was funny. It was content then, right? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, Charisse. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So he put that energy out there, the shit inside the bathroom, stripping niggas, double stripping niggas, the no jumper beat down, nigga lined up for content, lined up, Yael, trying to make him fight the exact same play. That's the nigga's MO. So now that, didn't nobody tell him to start claiming 60s? He ain't got put on. He ain't putting no work on no Hoovers. So when he claiming 60s, nigga, that come with something, nigga. It's niggas that's gonna need that. When he speak on Hoover, it's Hoovers that's gonna need that. When you disrespect the B online, nigga, it's blood just gonna laugh at your ass when the B team get to that bitch ass nigga. Every dog has his day. And for a nigga who try to act like he got hands, like he's this, he's that, it's the beginning of his journey in the feds. And he already been knocked out. That Jackie gonna carry him everywhere he go. All that fat mouthing he doing, niggas is gonna bust that nigga in his mouth or put a knife up in that nigga. Oh, they gonna put the knife in him anyway. I forgot. That implicating Big U on no jumper seals his fate. Nigga, them USPs, them nigga gonna put that knife up in blood. Dead homie.
Truth be told, this is not his first fight with a Hoover, okay? He fought 3 Hoovers, literally, a day prior.
So a day prior, Luce happened, I'm lying, but Luce happened to fight 3 Hoovers the day prior.
You just, you're late to the party, okay?
I'm late to the party the day prior.
You're late to the party, but you're not going to report that, though, right? Why? Because they got knocked their ass beat?
Because they got knocked their ass beat. So Luce Cannon then went and told this dingy square bitch who don't take your head out your ass, square pen. Hey, listen, if she wasn't so Rotown, you know what I'm saying? I would call her SpongeBob SquarePants because she's a square from Delaware, man. Green as a pool table, twice as square, right? This nigga done told her goofy ass, he know he got a goofy bitch too, right? A nigga, nobody know they bitch like a nigga know his bitch, right? He know the bitch gonna go for it. So the nigga done told the bitch, yeah, I got down with 3 Hoovers and I whooped all 3 of them niggas' asses. And she believed him. Nigga, do you know how scurvy them niggas is off Figueroa? Them Hoover Street niggas? You know how grimy? Them niggas with a pack that they gonna let a fake 60. Mind you, I'm quite sure Brick and them niggas is already telling niggas like, that nigga not from the hood. He ain't even got his official put on. So he doesn't have the protection of the rolling 60 Crips or the Crips, period. He's a black. So naturally, as a black, motherfuckers is going to aid and assist if it's some racial shit. But when it comes down to the Hoovers, nigga, you think them niggas is finna ride with you over the ride with you against the Hoovers like you really a 6-0? No, it doesn't work like that. Unless you paying now. If y'all paying, then that's a different situation. Maybe, nowadays, Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, all these niggas is being allowed to pay their way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the situation. If so, apologies, Charisse, as we were.
Come on, ain't nobody got time to be reporting all the fights because that's like you telling on yourself, right? Like, we wasn't going to talk about this. I knew he was in the hole, sweetie. Sweetie! Don't worry about something else now. But y'all always want to keep Cannon's name in your mouth, but you hate him so bad. Weren't you just in the comments begging to repost, or what was the word? He was like, can I react to this content? React to this now. Go and react.
I asked to react to that content. Obviously, it was something in that content that confirmed what Luce Cannon and you guys lied about before. Things that I've been saying for the last 3 years before you came around, sweetie. Before you came around, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? Before you was his side bitch, wife. Fake wife. Baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Before all of that, things that these niggas lied about, and we exposed the exposers. So, of course, there were things that were truthful and false that I wanted to highlight. So I said I would like to react to this video. That's kind of like a thing on YouTube. Some channels do all reaction videos. You do understand that, right? Oh, okay. And you said react to this one as you wish, madam.
To this one, okay? I'm over here, listen, I'm worried about my son's birthday right now, which it sucks that my husband can't be a part of the festivities through the phone because of this dumb shit. Y'all worried about the wrong things here. We got family things going on here. All right? Y'all don't care about how it affects the family, right? Y'all don't care about that, right? It just so fucked up. Y'all prey on people's downfalls and don't worry about that. You talked about you being in a hole when you was in, you know how that feels, right? You know how that feels, but you hate Cannon so bad. You want to celebrate.
Yeah, I'm celebrating not that he's in the hole, that he got his ass whooped. Him being in the hole, of course I know how that feels. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But at some point, that rat ass bitch ass nigga you talk about that implicated my nigga Big U in multiple crimes, that rat ass nigga that came with DEA money on Crazy Rick and them niggas out there in Pomona, on that bunko move, the same nigga who had DEA money in a bag trying to get Lady Fino, who he called his sis, to take the money, and the dude went to jail in the diesel that night. Yeah. Yeah. All that shit come back. At some point, you're going to be held accountable. The choking Gigi, allegedly. Your wife, beating Gigi, your wife, denying your child. All of that negative foul energy is going to, at some point, you're going to be held accountable. You got to face the piper. I faced the Piper. I served my debt to society, reintegrated myself into society, and I no longer do crime. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I get that. He's in the hole, and I still find it funny because he wanted to claim 60s without getting put on. And this come with it. The fuck you gonna cry about it now, nigga? You made up your bed, you sleep in that motherfucker, nigga. Nigga, you wanna act and portray as if you part of the gangland, nigga, like you really on that motherfucking, that hard top, nigga, in the trenches, nigga, frontlining, nigga. Well, this is what comes when you meet some ops that's really frontline. That facade, that fakeness, you get your ass whooped and you end up in the hole. See, a gangster gonna do a lot of hold time in those jails. That's why I evolved into who I am today, because I no longer willing to, for being the gangster, not just a gangster. I was the gangster, right? Put that shit on my back, nigga. The whole set for my generation. There's a lot that come with that. Chew programs, smooth programs, whole time. Yeah. Hard prison time. Cause you get some niggas that get to prison, nigga, and they fucking shirts tied up into a knot and they washing clothes and sucking dick, nigga. That's what's going to end up happening to Luce Cannon. Yo nigga is going to end up being a bitch, probably to some DC niggas, because they going to see through the facade. One thing about them DC niggas, they respect them Bloods and Crips. We didn't have wars with them. But nigga, if they see weakness, nigga, them niggas is, nigga, they predators, nigga, they gonna be on that, and they ain't no greater joy than a big butt boy, nigga. That's the themes I heard a lot of DC niggas yelling, bro. Ain't no greater joy than a big butt boy. You know what I'm saying? Luce Cannon is gonna end up being your baby daddy. Somebody's greatest joy, nigga, a prisoner, a convict, nigga, a federal convict, greatest joy. Nasty work, man. Sweet, boo boo. That nigga gonna really boo boo. Let's go.
That's what you want to do? Get your rocks off, because I guess there ain't nobody else to suck it for you. Get your rocks off.
Damn, really
Does that make you come?
You really concerned about who's sucking on this thing? I seen the video with you sucking. Obviously, you wasn't into whoever shit you was sucking like that. You probably was just turning another trick because you wasn't really into it. But yeah, the hair looked garbage. We know the pussy blew out. I'm cool. I'm not even interested. You were gorgeous about 20, 30 years ago. I thought you were gorgeous. I mean, obviously you had makeup and all of that, but naturally gorgeous. You felt, what happened? Sis, you popping it. I see you got the designer shades, but them motherfuckers hang down past your motherfucking belly button there. Just put a bra on. You know what I'm saying? You know. You kind of plain Jane now. And then you big as a motherfucking house. So, I mean, respectfully, I decline. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do know you get to the bag, hey, and getting to the bag, hey, you know, you like to, I got some, you like niggas to give you money. I know niggas that like giving bitches money. We might have neutral ground to meet on such a front, right? On such a level. You know what I'm saying? You got the right plan, just the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, I decline and rebuke you being so interested on who's sucking my dick and not sucking my dick. Yo, man just went to jail, bitch. Close your legs a little bit. If that thing get wet because you see a real one for once, listen, you gotta maintain, never let them see you sweat. We know that pussy, that vagina stank.
I swear to God, y'all just so pressed. So pressed. I swear it be the busters that got the most things to say. Go fix your camera. Your camera's real.
Wait, busters? Busters? Since when do you let a square bitch who was some hoeing, hey, she was some game, nigga. Nigga, if a nigga got some game like this and sat her down in South Beach, you could put her on Lancashire, Reno, you know what I'm saying? Back page, you know, you be like, damn, that nigga got some toes out there and there's some real game. Like, she looked like, but she got too much masculine energy. That shit is such a turn off. Then you talking about how can a hoe bitch determine who's a buster and who's not? Because your nigga told you that? Have you ever seen your nigga in my presence? That nigga would literally shit on himself, nigga. Apex predator. He would shit on himself. That nigga's a guppy. Nigga swimming in a big pond and he lost and can't find his way home. And you talking about a buster. Damn, the internet is crazy. 2025, we got R&B pop opera singers talking about Duse M's the Don. Nigga, not just any. Duse M's the Don. The motherfucking his squad done. A knockout artist, mass murderer, is a buster. Listen, man, the internet is undefeated, man. Let's go.
So cloudy, my nigga. Go upgrade your cameras, all right? Like you
Hey,
looking real dusty right now, my nigga. All right, go clean off the lens or something.
Thank you for the constructive criticism. You right. The lens needs to be cleaned off, but I do need to invest into some more cameras. I don't really know how to work that shit yet, but I'm gonna figure out what it is I need to do to upgrade the quality. You're definitely right. So people take my content real serious. But thanks for the constructive criticism. I'm receptive to that.
Go get upgrade. You know what? Hold on. Let me. You know, what's your Cash App? What's your Venmo? Or what's
hey,
your
she wanna pay a fee.
Give you some money.
Hey, listen, man, the bitch knew some real ism when she spotted it. The bitch trying to sock it to my pocket like a rocket, nigga. What's your Venmo? What's your? She driving. She can't wait to get in her purse. She and get her phone, nigga. She trying to send that dough. Bitch trying to see some dollars in my pocket. Hey, look, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I need my choosing fee first, bitch. You don't just nickel and dime me, bitch. I need $2,200 a night, or you ain't even sleeping in the bed with me, bitch. Nah, I'm clowning, but she definitely act like she's interested in who's sucking on my phallus and who's not sucking on my phallus and wanting to pay my pockets. Hey, should Maria be mad if Charisse want to pay Duse M's pocket? She's a fat bitch. Bitch pay like she weigh, nigga. Maria, should Maria be mad? We gonna ask Maria if she mad if the bitch pay sock it to my pocket like a rocket, like a rocket.
Need to go get you a camera, my nigga. Like straight up.
Camera, my nigga.
You lucky I'm driving.
Damn, she crazy.
Like for real though. Got my baby in the back. Luckily he's asleep, witnessing this dumb shit. Swear to God, y'all be trying it. I swear to God, y'all be trying it. Y'all don't understand. I'm just like my husband, okay? But the one thing about me is I don't talk too much. I act on it. I'll spit in your face. That's why whack bitch ass know he can't test me. He tried. He be sending little minions and this, that, using everybody to run content on me, this, that, the third. Please, I don't give a shit. I'll fight a man any day, all day. Y'all don't see these scars? Listen, don't get fooled by the pretty face. Don't get fooled by that. All right? Don't get fooled. Let me calm down. Let me calm down.
Oh, you mad?
Because y'all really want to react.
You mad?
You got it now.
Charisse,
Next video, y'all gonna hear from the horse's mouth. Until then, keep keeping his name in your mouth. I know it pays those bills, right? I know it does. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We know about the content world. Run that.
Run that. She said she just like loose caboose. So, bitch, you boo-booed on yourself, too? You know what I'm saying? So, you kicking indoors while Diddy fucking niggas, too? That's what you into? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to let me know what's going on if that's what you into, right? To each his own, you understand? I know I ain't trying to see no shit like that. Nigga, do what you do in your bedroom. I don't give a fuck. That ain't my business. It doesn't rock my motherfucking boat. You know what I'm saying? But to want to see your man, oh, you know how I played. So I went and kicked in the door because I heard the moaning. You heard a man moaning and you went and kicked in the door because you want to know what's going on. It's pretty self-explanatory what Diddy was doing in that room with a man in there moaning, asshole naked. And I don't want to know. I don't even want to hear him moaning. But I guess you did. We a little bit different. But Charisse said y'all the same. So maybe that's what she meant. So breaking jailhouse beat down Luce Cannon. So she all perplexed and turned up and disrespectful and even want to fight a real one. Like, you know, my homegirls, I'm a real blood. My homegirls will beat the dog shit out of you for even acting like you want that. The type of girls that are, you a little pretty face too, they'll slice your little pretty face, bitch. I would never call them to do a square like you. You don't even know what you up against. It wouldn't even be fair. Them type of grimy sisters. Shout out to the Bloodettes, Bangthays, Fruit Harvard Nest, Blackstones. Y'all know what it is. L Gang. Let's go. This what got us so perplexed. Rick Rock ran the content. Salute. Rick Rock, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Share, tell a friend. Duse M.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop. Now, y'all know when I got this H hat on, man, y'all know I'm supposed to come with some of that groove therapy, man. And speaking of groove therapy, Damu and Kiwe conversations, break the news, man. Luce Cannon knocked out by Hoover members, man. Man, I knew it was gonna happen, but you know, like let's keep it fair. I mean, let's keep it all fair, man. This is alleged, man. We don't know yet if this is actual, but I don't see Duse M's coming to the internet making up something on this dude. Maybe he got some intel, you know, somebody on the inside that probably dropped the bug in his ear and let him know what happened. Now we waiting for Luce Cannon to come to the internet, man. Yeah, I know he always come to defend himself, or he gonna make up some wild story. If he don't make up no story or come to the internet, you know, talking about this, or if it's some old content, that's played, then we know that he's in the hole. We just waiting on Brick Baby. Once Brick Baby come, yeah, I know he gonna break the news. But anyway, let's get to this Duse M's and Damu Kiwe conversations. Breaking news: Luce Cannon knocked out by Hoover members. Let's get to the content.
Wes. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe conversation. Damu Kiwe conversation. Hit that like button on your way in. It's like taking your chucks off in a gangster's home. You know what I'm saying? Before you enter a gangster's home. On top of that, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. But we got the content. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Loose cook. Hit that like button, nigga. Loose Coochie Ashley. The fake Luce Cannon. Nigga. Slow bus Cannon, nigga. Loose
radio.
Miles, nigga. Loose lips, nigga. Loose to liability Cannon. God.
Boy, y'all see, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. When your day come up on this internet, that energy gonna be high, especially if you one of those guys that everybody waiting to take a slip and fall. You definitely will be the content, man. That's why I say, man, you could run, but you can't hide, man. Wherever you go, somebody is gonna be there, man. One day you will get caught.
Knocked out by the Hoover Criminals in MDC L.A. Run that shit back, nigga. Run that shit back, nigga. Loose Coochie Ashley, the fake Luce Cannon. Ain't no more pump faking, nigga. You in MDC now, little nigga. Oh, yeah. Ain't no hide like you in CS2 back so accustomed to do. Hide behind a bunch of niggas because you was a coward, nigga.
I just want to know what took so long. What took so long for them to get their hands on it, man? You know, I seen that Brick Baby came to the internet. He said, you know, the little Hoover thing that was going on, the little Rico thing that was going on. They say when them dudes walked up in there, Luce Cannon tried to offer them blankets and soap and all this. Like, hold up, bro. You know what they in here for. Before you get to doing all that, make sure you check out the facts, man. Get it all the way together. See who's who. See who's what's what. Who's charged with what. And then you proceed. You don't just come off the back knowing you call home every day so you know what's going on. I seen y'all do a show on it. You gonna offer them with that type of case? Hold up, bro. Make sure the ones who cool and separate them from the ones who not before you get to doing all that.
Oh yeah, Hoover boy knocked blood out. You got knocked the fuck out.
Boy, they over there laughing for real.
Breaking news. Listen, man. I got the information from Metropolitan Detention Center, L.A. that Luce Cannon Ashley got boo bop and put the bleep on Paru. You going to bed, nigga. Blood went night-night, nigga. Yesterday on 9 South. So this is what I can tell you. The fight happened on 9 South, right? Lil Durk witnessed the fight. Lil Durk, nigga. Lil Durk witnessed the fight. So he's seen this nigga on the internet. He's seen this nigga doing all this weird shit and trying to play like he was somebody enforcer, lying like he really from 6-0, and then talk about this as his unit. What is?
We did hear that. We did hear that. This the thing. It's cool to make this content, get on here, you know what I'm saying? I'm running this and running that. But one thing for sure, them dudes gonna call home just like you call home, and they homies gonna tell them on they people, man, dude said he over there. He ain't running nothing up in here. And that's how it all started, man. He got him slapped. This is alleged, though. This is all alleged. When Brick Baby comes to the internet, he gonna let us know. And definitely Luce Cannon, he gonna let us know. He gonna make up a story and say he knocked somebody out. Watch when he comes to the internet.
You doing on 9 South still anyway? When I went through MDC L.A., 9 South was orientation. Or niggas that they kept up there that was working. Couple niggas from Chicago was on that floor. So the nigga get knocked out. Lil Durk witnessed it. Luce Cannon's in the hole right there. Hold on. I got to tell my dog, hey, bro, I don't appreciate how you just keep sending me this shit. You don't know what's going on, brother. You know what I'm saying? What? No, sending me the voicemail, not answering my call. Oh yeah. Hey, I gotta humble myself to that. You doing the good Lord's work.
This is another guy on the internet, man. We all have our rivals on the internet, man. And he another one that's controversial on the internet. Got a whole lot of controversy going on, but it's good for content. Everybody with the controversy is good for content. This is what keep the content rolling. And I know y'all don't like it, but at the end of the day, man, it's the content got a content, man. Let's get back to this.
Hey, but look, we got the content going. Luce Coochie Ashley got knocked out at MDC last night, nigga. He in the hole right now. He won't be contenting from the hole. There goes his content. Cold thing right when Charisse just took off on him. But look, he get knocked out. It happened on 9 South. Lil Durk witnessed it, right? Put him to bleep, nigga. On Paru. You going to bed, nigga. Hoover nigga knocked that nigga out, right? And it was only one Hoover. He wasn't jumped, right? Right now, he's in the hole. It happened on 9 South, and Lil Durk witnessed it. Nasty work. Listen, I'm finna finish. I got a premiere going.
Now, y'all know Ann Hefe, he gonna come with the details. Ann Hefe got a couple of people that's up in here that he talks to, and they gonna definitely, he should be dropping a video today if he gets some information on this.
Right now, I gotta finish this premiere, and then I got a live in about at about 7:15 your time. You know what I'm saying? That's how hard I work. All I do is work, brother. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the union. I'll call you after I finish recording. All right, brother? A salute to you, though, King. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that nigga went to Bleep. Nigga, you know who the fuck I am?
For y'all don't know what bleep is, he went to sleep, man. Luce Cannon went to sleep.
Duse M, Durk. I know that Hefe gonna have something to add.
This is
Cause he got some gangsters up in there. The movies is up in there. So they word that already spread. Hey, anybody can give us more information, man. The Hoover I'm glad we gonna confirm first, but I want more information. You know, Lil Durk is gonna confirm me. It's good for getting checking his resources. And nobody broke it out, so this is great information. So I'm gonna get this out there, and then I'm announcing at my live. Go check out his 15. You know what I'm saying? So salute, King. All right. So that was the GOAT. You know, when the GOAT call, you take his call. I trolled him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was upset, but he's an important man with an important job. So I have to humble myself, you know.
Well, that's the information right there. Let's go on over to this page. This
on Rick Rock. Oh, it's all over. Charisse Mills. I don't know why you got in your feelings. Your man got to be held accountable at some point. You know what I'm saying? Sweetie alert. You know what I'm saying? Young and Hefe. Them reacted. How long is this? And Hefe? We go salute to Young and Hefe, man. Y'all go over there and like the video. Subscribe to his page. Oh, I'm on my other account. That's why. But I just gave him another sub. All right, we're gonna let the music play, and then we're gonna pop it up as soon as he stops the music. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't need no copyright hold on. Here you go. Young and Hefe don't care about nothing but what the checks say. So you know he going wherever the bag at. But here go the content.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Luce Cannon, Sweetie News Alert. Oh yeah, we got the Sweetie News Alert. So I had made a promise to myself about a few weeks or a month back that I was not going to do any Luce Cannon content. Luce Cannon has since then tried to bait me a few times coming out with content. He called in a no jumper. You know what I'm saying? We were speaking on him. His name came up a part of one of the segments. And, you know, I was just pretty much like, man, I don't really want to talk about this dude. Y'all know how I feel about this dude. This dude is a liar. You know what I'm saying? He's very controversial. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not credible. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing you can credit to him is something you see him doing. And a lot of people like to give him credit for the little fights he has, stuff you see on social media and stuff like that. But to me, I can't give it credit because it was stuff he was taping. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that he could possibly go to jail for, taping and putting the sorts of stuff out there. You don't get no points for that type of stuff. But on the flip side of that, it is something that you is seeing for your own eyes so you can see some work he have done. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody just telling you, oh, yeah, I do this to you and I don't play. But that's what I say. People get caught up in the social media games and want to social media and want to do things for social media, insert themselves in a circus because that would only be a clown act for you to do something based on the thoughts of an app and people on the app because they're controlling the algorithm, because they controlling the algorithm. And hey, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? You might as well try out for the movie, you know what I'm saying, Jackass. Now, moving forward, the reason why I'm doing this segment, although I said I wasn't going to do a segment pertaining to Luce Cannon, is because I received some good and news on Luce Cannon. I'm hearing Luce Cannon's been knocked out. Here he's been knocked out in that federal place in MDC, and I don't know which game he played and which way the knockout came, but we definitely is going to find out. So Luce Cannon called in to No Jumper, as I was saying, probably about 3 weeks ago, and he was talking, and I guess Luce Cannon thought because he was on the line that I was going to hop out there and start talking crazy. And like I said, again, a clown move. You cannot bait and set a trap for me. Now, if he had wanted me to speak, he should have just said my name. Hey, Aunt Hefe, yeah, what's up with this? Woo, woo. But, you know, he called in talking to the cast, and I didn't feel a need to take over the cast and start an argument with him. That's what he wanted, the type of drama he liked. He claimed that I'm a lip boxer, but that's what he liked doing. However, somebody dropped this to me. Somebody that's credible, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I speak with, had dropped this to me. And I wasn't going to do this segment because I thought I was the only one with this information. But being that I seen Compton Rick Rock go ahead and do a segment pertaining to this, now I got to speak my piece. Compton Rick Rock got his segment from Duse M over there at Damu and Kiwe Conversations. I didn't see the segment. I don't know where he got his information from, but if y'all want to figure out more, if it's something I don't know, y'all can go over there to that channel and figure out where he got his information from. Now, this is what I want to speak about and say before I drop the DM I got pertaining to this situation. A lot of people that ain't been to the feds ain't going to understand the feds. The feds ain't the state ain't the feds. And although it's the makeup of the same people, the state is just subject to the people of that state and or carting our state for a criminal act. Federal, you with all 50 states of the United States of America. So you're going to be with everybody. However, being that criminals that they like to lace and call people are the people that's enslaved and mass incarceration to jails for commercial crimes and stuff like that, you as a convict or you as a realist, or if you go by any titles, human being, standing on business, standing on integrity, you're going to follow the model that you're innocent until proven guilty. So somebody can come in jail off the back for like a rape charge or maybe a pimping or an underage minor, whatever. Just let's just say charges that we don't deal with or deal on. And being that you in there and this is being alleged against you, you know, you fighting. Like, you know, of course, unless it's somebody people, the population gonna be on your line. Like, hey, bro, what's up, bro? Are you in here for this? Well, hey, yeah. Depending on how you answer and how you hold yourself, majority of the time is how the situation gonna play out. Because you could have been framed, you could have been lied on, you could have been set up, or you could be the corporate. I say all this to say because we have seen Luce Cannon time and time again get on this net and tell as well lie. A lot of that stuff was lies, but he have told stuff that he's done. And one of these things he in prison on, and he implemented somebody else in that, and that is snitching. If somebody had wanted to press play on him, they could have been press play. I don't know why, but he on that floor, and I guess they just giving him his just due date until he hit that yard, until he found guilty or something. But furthermore, with that being said, we gonna go ahead and drop well, we got our info from it. You already know, Minister Halfway and the Half Effect. We gonna commentate.
In Jamaica, you can run in the sand.
Yeah, if you ain't hit that like
Peak
button,
on the
go ahead and hit it now. Let's go.
You can make friends.
Oh, wait, what did it say? Hold on, let me pause it. One of the homies tapped in today from the feds and said Luce Cannon got knocked out by Hoover today. Is it facts? I'm going to call the homeboy Skull and find out right now. Call, let me know. Yeah, bro. Niggas is tapping in from the feds with this information, bro. This ain't Duse M made this up. And the person that I got it from is in MDC L.A. So you make it make sense. You figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the content. So one of the homies tapped in today from the feds and said Luce Cannon got knocked out by the Hoovers today. Knocked out by a Hoover today.
All right, so y'all see, that's where I got my info from. I got people in MDC. So as y'all see, when I got the information, I could have just made up some content and ran the content. But as y'all see, I got at my folks like, hey, look, check into that and get back at me. And I'm about to send my line out to my folks to get back at me. So as y'all know, Luce Cannon was up there on 9 South in MDC. He was on the same floor as Lil Durk. He was on the same floor with a dude that was claiming my neighborhood, but however, they became best friends, you know what I'm saying? And they might have been smoking that spice together or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. However, y'all know that indictment just happened that the Hoovers was took down on. So it is a federal RICO indictment, and they're in there, you know what I'm saying? They hit that MDC spot, and it don't take long, you know what I'm saying? You go through processes within a couple of hours. This is not the county jail. We'll go through that processes, get booked in, get fingerprint, get your clothes changed out. If it's any meal, like if dinner or like lunch happened while you down there, you're going to get your dinner and your lunch down there, eat, and get assigned to your floor. Usually everybody was going to 5, I think that was 5 South or 5 North. One of those was the intake floor. That was the floor that Luce Cannon had originally started on with Brick Baby. But as it's looking like either that floor is full or they just doing it how they used to do it back in the G on MDC. It wasn't no intake floor. Like you just go, you know what I'm saying, to basically wherever they send you. You feel me? However, I'm hearing somebody from Hoover putting the bed. They acting like Luce Cannon is up there posing like he running the floor or whatever the case may be. And you know, certain dudes not having that. He's fresh to the feds himself, never been to a yard, and he's trying to play Mac rep of the unit. So what I'm thinking, everybody that's been up there in that unit have to been somebody that have not been to the feds, all got new charges, and there's nobody in there on violations because ain't nobody about to go for this dude running no federal floor, and he haven't even been in federal prison. I've heard he's been in state, but you can tell how he moved that he does not know the gist of politics and shouldn't be having no balance of power in his hand over none of our people whatsoever. So I'm hearing when he first came in, when the Hoovers first came through there, which is the rightfully thing to do, he tried to offer, you know what I'm saying, the amenities, bedroll, you know what I'm saying, toothpaste, you know what I'm saying, deodorant, lotion, all the stuff until you able to make it to store because it is a community amongst the members up in there. However, I don't know if it was accepted. I'm not about to come here with no fake story like, oh, yeah, they rejected it and just boop, bop, bing, got off on it. What I'm thinking, whoever from Hoover on that indictment, you know what I'm saying, you got a few dudes on that indictment from Hoover, whoever went in there, they went in there probably seeing how he was moving, or they somebody that's been in jail and know how it go, and they called home. More than likely, because they've been locked up about a week now. More than likely, they called home to the streets, and somebody on the streets told them, like they was in there, like, I'm in here with this goofy ass Luce Cannon, and somebody like, hey, bro, handle your business, man. Get on him. And the job happened, boop, bop, bing. And that's how you know right there, it's been a lie the whole time that he ain't been around Big U or nobody. They've been on different floors. He's been lying as he always have. He's a donkey, the Shrek donkey. That's why I don't go back and forth with him. That's why when he called no jumper and hopped on there, he never mentioned my name. He just had his voice heard and wanted to talk. And as he exited the call and addressed the whole chat, oh, man, all right, all y'all keep your heads up, King. I'm a part of the cast. You never said shit to me. Wasn't no need for me to say nothing to you. But that's where this situation is coming from. They saying he got put to bed. He could have just got, you know what I'm saying, the old-fashioned beat down, boo bop, you know what I'm saying, could have been a squabble and he just lost. But what is about to happen, if this for sure, which I'm thinking it did happen, we not about to hear from them because unless they got down in the cell, both of them are in a hole. And if they didn't get caught for it and got down in the cell, when Luce Cannon call in, I guarantee you he's not going to have no energy that's loud to where the day room can hear you. The phones are in the day room in there, unless, I don't know how 9 South phones is, but most of the phones on the floor in the day room, I've been on 3 floors up there. Unless he going to try to duck off if 9 South got one of them phones is in the corner, like some of the other floors, unless he try to duck off and y'all hear him like talking kind of low, you know he ain't trying to be heard. He's not going to have the same energy like, yeah, hey, who said what? Sweetie, it's over with. You've been running your mouth. I've been in that arena, whoop feet in that arena. Nothing happened to me. Look like something happened to you. So let's see what Sweetie say. Let's see if he call in, or let's see if, you know what I'm saying, his wifey Charisse Mills got to speak for him. With that being said, we're going to conclude that there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. Make sure you go ahead like
Hefe, listen, we done blazed the internet streets up. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to Young and Hefe, man. Y'all can go run that up, man. Tell them I sent y'all, man. And Compton Rick Rock. We got the Hood Postman. Let me see, man. The Hood Postman, Melly Mail. Said 10 o'clock time to crib. Said Luce Cannon took an early nap yesterday. Oh, yeah. This is nasty work. He wanted the content is content. You know what I'm saying? You want to be famous, right? Shout out to really don't care about 3-4 minutes. Care what he said, what he had. I got
about humanity, putting truth in these lines while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. It's for my brothers, I'ma pray with y'all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is only simply big.
Lock the door. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation and the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Melly Mel, your hood postman. Be sure to click that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below so when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and the 15th. Welcome, welcome. You go anywhere in the world to get a couple of lies, but you come right here and get the truth, and the truth you shall receive. This is not a glorification or a glamorization. It's always an education. Get on the bus and let me take you to school. Before they had handguns, they had handguards. It was a time and period where people actually manned up. They did not come to the internet to air out their differences or point fingers or do any of that. They went to the streets and the parks and the alleys and the neighborhoods where it was built at and handled their business. But now today we got the keyboard gangsters and listen, guys, the drama mobile only runs off of attention. Stop giving it gas and it won't go no more. So, but I think it's more important that we delve into what is really plaguing or what is really the plight of the Black community, what is holding us back, what is keeping us down, and a lot of it has to do with accountability, us taking accountability in our
Remember I
actions
said that about
and doing the
accountability?
things that we need to
And
do to be better people towards one another.
Luce finally faced
There are more
accountability.
Black people. Again, self-hate. I believe that self-hate is more predominant and more pronounced in Los Angeles than anywhere else. Shout out to King Mike, shout out to Monique, shout out to everybody that's joining me in the chat. Dominique, let's see, Sean Prince, my guy, what's going on out in Jersey, Brick City, Purple Rain, what's going on, John? And RDL, of course, he was in there. Clarence, my homeboy, what's good, what's good? I think that self-hate is more pronounced in Los Angeles, and I talked about this. I can't talk about this enough.
Well, that we ain't gonna run off on that. I definitely agree with him. That self-hate, I won't say it's more pronounced, but it's still a major issue in Los Angeles. Nipsey had rapped a bar before talking about when he go hunting in the car, he looking for somebody that walked like him, that looked like him. So that's self-hate. But salute to the Hood Postman, Melly Mel. Maybe I'll react to that tonight. I don't want to play it all the way through now, but he definitely hit a point. Luce Cannon, it appears that his day of accountability then came and went. Hopefully he find a new religion. You know what I'm saying? Realize that it's a blessing that he ain't in the game and do what he can do to get back to the family. Charisse Mills, unlike despite what you claim, that I don't know how it affects my family. My son was born while I was in MDC L.A. where your fake husband is at right now. My baby mama brought my son up to visit him for the first time, fresh out the hospital, for the first time for me to see him. So I definitely understand how my decisions that I was making then to conspire to rob banks utilizing guns during the commission of violence offense affected not only me who made the decision, not only taxpayers who get extorted by the government to keep these people locked up to protect them, but also my loved ones, my sisters, my nephews, my nieces, my mom, my dad. You know what I'm saying? By taking myself out of that equation when I'm supposed to be their protector. I'm supposed to be there to help provide for them as well as Maria. So I'm going to leave on that one. You take it with a grain of salt. But one thing for sure, I'm going to keep it 100. And I'm probably the first and last one that done it. Duse M's done. We up out of here. Damu Kiwe. Conversations.